Goomy! Alright, what is up, guys? Here we are, it's bowl season, last game of the year. We're in the Armed Forces Bowl versus Air Force. So it really has been a pretty interesting past couple weeks. Last week we did manage to win the Conference USA Championship, which is very impressive. Just a very weird year. The week before that, we really struggled. Both of the past weeks, we have a running back as quarterback and have been just running the ball and like throwing screens and doing weird stuff. And hopefully this game Johnson will be back, and we can have one last fun hurrah for the season. Just let him go out there and sling it around and have a good time. I mean, we'll see if he is back. Looks like their offense has struggled to score a lot of rushing yards, as they're running triple option and all that. So be interesting to see how this all goes. And we win the last coin toss of the year, so that's nice. We're gonna kick it away. Armed Forces Bowl. We could have a 9-win season, which is really kind of incredible after everything that has happened. So let's see. Here he is, the man, Johnson, back as quarterback. And I guess he's got a little bit of rust to kick off after being out with that injury. Just throws that way into the stands. The Armed Forces Bowl logo is huge on the middle of the field. That is nuts. And throws it behind him that time. Missed him again, but fortunately, Cephas was able to be strong and make that play. So let's see if that helps Johnson to get into a little bit of a rhythm, as they are bringing everyone. And not a great throw again. But his first drive back, we haven't even really tried to get his legs involved at all yet. And wow, just missing everyone right now. Just missing some people, but it's alright. It's 3rd and long. We'll see what we can do here. And the receiver just left us, but we're gonna go for it. Again, we're between the 40s.
Instead of just getting back in rhythm, stepping and throwing. That time he aimed the ball, it was incomplete.
And there's enough space. And we get the first down. Johnson using his legs for really the first positive play he's had of the game. But that's what we like to see. And now he's warmed up. He got a big 4th down conversion. There's his 2nd completion of the game. I think there was a holding on the outside there. Yeah, it looks like Trammell held him downfield. It's pretty unfortunate. But to be in a bowl game is pretty. I mean, it's an awesome thing for teams to be able to do. And the fact that we were able to do it this year with Rice, with this schedule, is awesome. I mean, the conference championship aside, just making a bowl is really great. This is a pretty cool bowl to be in too, and to be playing Air Force is pretty neat. Good pitch. Trammell just got absolutely annihilated out there, but we do get the first down. Yeah, Trammell tried to block, but that did not work out well for him. And like, kids love to be in bowl games and to be a part of this, and this is what it's all about. Could have a 9-win season. Be interested to see like if there are any, like what kind of job offers come my way after this season. I doubt like any head coaching offers will come, but I'm sure there will be some offensive coordinator offers, and I'll honestly probably leave it up to the folks at home of whether or not I stay or leave, as Johnson just casually takes it in the end zone there. So let's see if our defense can hold up to the triple option. It looks like the answer is going to be no this drive, as they just ram it down our throats, 75 yards and get a touchdown. So it's going to be a game. If they're able to do that, then we're going to have to score. And it kind of takes the ball out of our hands for a while too, which is exactly what we did last week to Western Kentucky. We were like, we're just going to try to run the ball and play keep away for the second half, and we somehow got away with it. There was nothing there. They blitzed, but like to the side of the screen. Like everyone got caught up in all the BS, and there was just nothing there. It was a safe throw, but he really had to like explode out of it for there to be any benefit, and that's not a good throw. And that's a great tackle. I thought I had set my feet, but he just kind of threw it on the run. And let's see what our defense can do here. They give up a passing touchdown, and then we return the kickoff for a touchdown. So it's back on our defense, and they get a 3-and-out. So big play by Trammell to get the kick return touchdown. 103 yards, so he took it out of the end zone to the house. And they're just all over everything. Johnson was a 1,000-yard rusher this season. I mean, he wasn't even the starting quarterback for the first quarter of the season, and then he was hurt down the stretch and still got 1,000 yards rushing, which just kind of shows how dominant he's been when he's actually been playing. And Juma goes to work, gets 8 yards for us. This is a big third down. And Myers, so reliable, makes the play, first down. I mean, no one covered him in the flat, and then pretty good throw as the pressure was coming in. It's only 3 of 8 passing, which is but good one there. And I just didn't see a lot outside. I know that he was diving in, but I just wanted to at least get something out of the play. Let's see what Johnson can do, if we can beat him over the top here. And that was definitely a big hit. Offensive line is not holding up great, so I'm having to escape out really early on a lot of these plays. Alright, we get it to Juma. He just beast modes the first guy, and somehow they're calling that 4th and 1. That's a very generous spot. We're going for it. I mean, in this part of the field, pretty much always going to go for it. Oh, and I had beaten that guy, that was a touchdown. But the first down is obviously huge too. So we've got a screenplay here, but kind of like the way it's looking on the right side of the field. but the screen is just wide open with men out in front, and somehow the offensive lineman got beasted by the safety there, but that worked out pretty well.
It's the 9th play of the drive.
Horrible throw. Just missed him. But fortunately, we make a big hit at the goal line, so there's always a chance of a safety. We still end up in decent field position after they force a 3 and out. Starting on like your 1-inch line is just difficult because it's like, what do you don't, your playbook is so narrow. Juma makes a good play there. Gets 5 yards. Johnson has not had a lot of touch this game. Block him. Good juke. And he did fumble as I tried to step out of bounds, but fortunately the ball goes out of bounds anyway. Beat one guy on the juke and then fumbled out of bounds, but big yardage, big gain. 1st and goal as they're bringing the house. Throw it away. Oh my goodness. And the fumbleitis returns. Tried to throw it away. Fortunately, our defense holds up again. I mean, they have just been carrying us these past several weeks. Our offensive production has dropped drastically. As Rosner comes open across the middle, and that's pretty good yardage, 26 yards. And unfortunately, this is right where Air Force wants us to be, right? Like, if we've got a lead, then they've got to pass, and that's not what they're comfortable with. But close game like this, they can just keep running their offense. Nice little pitch and catch. Myers out in the flat. When they leave him open like that, it's just a great feeling. As there's just nothing there.
I think the corner is the toughest position to play in football. You have to be athletic enough to be able to
Tried to beat that guy to the outside, but it just was not going to happen on that one. So let's see what we can do with this triple option here. As they do dive in, and Cephas gets in the way, and this is bad. Block in the back, in my opinion, but it's never going to get called. The pitch was open until our own guy ran in the way.
Well, let's see if the offense can make up for the misfortune.
Not great offense today. But we are still somehow in it. Bailey, the mystery guy who just comes back every once in a while, comes in, immediately runs a good route, outruns his guy, makes the catch. 1st down. Pretty good throw on the run by Johnson.
He's going to try and scramble.
Bailey again.
They'll bring him down around the 28-yard line.
All right, we're cooking in the 2-minute drill. All right, Ottaviano makes a good catch. 5 yards. I mean, positive yardage is really all we're needing here. Johnson with space and gets hit way out of bounds. We'll call timeout. give us a little rest here.
Pick up another first down.
They are stringing together.
Again, in real life, that's like absolutely late hit out of bounds. Targeting guy thrown out of the game, suspended.
On their last trip to the red zone.
Cephas makes a good catch.
Taken down around the 1 yard line.
And it's second down and goal from like the 1. Let's see what we can get here. We're gonna let Ottaviano go to work. And work he does. Touchdown. Needed that one. The extra point is good. And that's the end of the half. So we get the ball to start the half, and it's a tie game. Winning a bowl game would be awesome. Really, really awesome.
Gotta make every possession count.
So let's see what we can get cooking here. The longest developing play in history.
Throws it to cover, just picked off.
And apparently we can just get another turnover cooking.
Not only did he demonstrate his leaping
And defense holds them to a field goal. But man, this has just been
The offense, and you gotta wonder if that last interception's weighing
more of the same.
And we'll see how aggressive this defense is when they come back out. I wouldn't be surprised.
Finally, a pretty good throw.
Try to fluster this
I mean, a little dangerous. That guy had jumped on it earlier because I wanted it way wider, but it was wide enough.
from their own 47-yard line. First down.
Just have not been getting everything that we're used to getting from the passing game, and it's just really limited our offense. It's really limited our offense. So
The cavalry
Cephas sits down, makes the good catch. Johnson did well there. I mean, just had him set his feet, make a good throw. Lead him up the field. That was great. I mean, that guy was coming over to cover him, but it was like, it was going to take him too long to get there. So that's kind of why I like led him up the seam and got the 13 yards out of it. Let's see what we can do. We can block in the back. There's no way that was legal.
There's a marker down. Let's get the call.
There it is. I mean, it looked nice while it was on the board.
many young guys out there, it's bound to happen occasionally.
Coach is pissed, even though that was, I mean, can't do that.
He's scrambling. Gets it out in a hurry.
Not, wow, pretty good coverage, honestly.
Defend the pass.
Still not a great throw.
Shouldn't get in the way of a pass
Just like have no time in the pocket right now, which is killing me. All right, Bennett makes a good play.
He's knocked out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
All right, big third down, 3rd and 8. We are in field goal range, so turnover is really bad for us here. Need to avoid that.
He's on the run.
But Trammell across the middle breaks a tackle.
Down, and he's in.
What a man, Austin. And that's a touchdown. That's a big touchdown. Big extra point coming too. We get it. So let's see what our defense can do here. And we've got the ball back. So defense came up big again.
This play of passing was a result of their last drive. Kirk, the expected
Trammell
defense to
did
do
really
so
well
much here.
on that last play.
He is on. It already seems like
Cut up field. Oh my gosh, there was like 5,000 yards of space if he had just like run up the sideline, but he just refused to go. So
It's second
I tried to throw it to him anyway, but it was just too late at that point.
lead.
Down the seam, and Rosner just drops it.
Trying to thread the needle with that pass.
That could have been a touchdown. Somehow this is only our 5th third down. Probably just because we turned the ball over so much that. Oh my gosh, what a run. 30-yard gain. Just diving and dodging and weaving. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Alright. Ottaviano has a good run. This is a big drive. We can put a little bit of distance between us with a touchdown here and even just a field goal. Great blocking. That is how the play is designed to work, and we somehow came up short. That is really sad. But it's Juma's time, and he's in. I think Trammell just like ran out of gas, but Juma punched it in. See what our defense can do, and they're just not used to passing. So when they're getting into those third down situations, they're getting stops. We're up 11. Touchdown here would put them in the danger zone. Wow, what a tackle.
Wow, I absolutely love this call. It's a bit of a risk here bringing a corner, but he got all
That's
the
nuts.
way in and got to the quarterback. A lot of times the defensive coordinator will call a blitz from the corner, hoping to just apply pressure, but this time he got all the way in to be able to bring the quarterback down.
Ottaviano just swallowed alive. That play was dead from the start. Let's see what Johnson can do here. It's 3rd and long. A is open. And it's Petre. Makes a good catch. I mean, they brought pressure, and it just was not the right time to, I think. There we go. Trammell, he's had a pretty good game. Big hit. He just kind of sat down and no one was near him. Alright. I'd rather you throw it way over him than short, because short is an interception. Over him is an incompletion. Let's just let Ottaviano go to work here. See what he can get. Not too much, but brings us down to the last quarter of the season. Up 11. Going for 9-win season. This is nice. 3rd and 7. Johnson's now hot, so that's good to see. Horrible. He just gets stiff-armed, but does manage to trip up the guy. Just missed the throw. As they actually get a 2-point conversion to make it a 3-point game.
The quarterback comes back on the field, and I'm sure he's hoping to make up for that interception on the last drive.
All right. See what we can get going here. Johnson up over 100 yards rushing, but it's just kind of had a disappointing game.
4 yards to pick up the first. Rice holds a field goal lead.
But falls forward there. does well enough. Let's get the first down.
He scrambled.
Now here he goes. Great block. And a flag.
At about the 47-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Face mask, apparently.
The offense will move a little bit closer with that penalty.
And we'll take that. We're in their territory now.
From the 38-yard line. First
We're gonna send Trammell on a little slant. Let's see what we can get cooking here.
he's going to try and scramble. Quarterback's going to run.
As he beats the first guy, 15-yard gain.
Down he goes. The 24.
No one came open, but if you're not gonna spy him, that's what he's gonna do to you. I mean, it's as simple as that. You have to have someone watching him. And apparently he's hurt.
Well, after that injury, we'll get to see the back.
And Green is back in the game.
He's wrapped up for the sack.
And that's a big sack. No one came open.
They find themselves
Back spasms, 2 quarters.
second and long.
Well, if it gives me the option to put him in, I'm putting him in. It's the last game of the year.
Now he's scrambling. He's under pressure.
Wow, impressive play.
Call his own number on that one.
I like the idea of trying to run here, but the defense really
We're going to keep him in the game.
trying to run.
It's the last game of the year. He's hot. He's the leader.
Scrambling around.
And that is batted down.
Really forced the issue. I think he tried to squeeze that football.
Are we
into a
going for
tight
this?
window. Very fortunate the safety
Alright,
stepped
apparently
up
we're going
and
for this.
It's fourth down, and they're going to try to go for it. Rice is up a field goal.
We're going to send Odiavano out on an out route. And they just drop into
Scrambling.
a zone. And Rosner almost, oh my gosh, he came back to the ball, but just ultimately could not secure it. Oops, accidentally skipped the play, and we were sacked.
From the
But the
49,
clock
it's second
is
down.
ticking. A touchdown here just might do it.
And he makes it
Third
to
and
the
9.
47-yard line.
They're wanting us to run a little screen. I'm going to try to get a first down. We're being aggressive. We're sending Odiavano out on an out route. We're going to make it at the first down line.
He's on the run. Throws it deep. Doesn't get there.
Boy, that hurts the offense.
He was very open,
We're going to have to think about how to get
but just
something going the next time they come out.
didn't have it. This is faith in the offense.
Now he tries to buy some time. Going long.
Myers with the touchdown. Incredible. Incredible. Let's see what our defense can do. As they're forced to pass. And I don't think they got it. And they did not.
Let's find out if the defense has made any.
We're at the very least going to force them to use all their timeouts here. And hopefully
Defense has got to do something.
just ice the game completely. What a spin.
You've got to do something to try
16 yards.
suggest trying to bring more pressure. Try to come up with an exotic blitz look to try to get him on his heels as opposed to being the aggressor and attacking the defense.
From the 33-yard line. It's first down. Less than 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. He scrambled. Here's
That was the only throw we were ever going to make on that play. We were either taking off and like just falling forward or just throwing that little out to the flat. Keep the clock running. Now it's 3rd down and 4. First down wins the game. We're going to put it in the hands of Johnson. Oh, that was sketch. It's certainly 4-down territory, though. Because first down wins it. Worst case, I mean, like, we're not going to kick a field goal from here. That really doesn't help us. And first down just wins the game. And we're deep enough that they would still have to start from here. We can run the clock. This is nuts. And Odiavano behind the big offensive line ices the season. And heck, screw it. We're going for another touchdown. Clock is ticking down. Let's see if we can put an exclamation point on this 9-win season. It looks like Johnson's going to be able to. Touchdown. What a season. And we scored 49. It was not pretty. Win by 17. Won the bowl game. So, really, guys, I do appreciate the time and all that for watching this series. I've really enjoyed playing this game. This is one of my favorite games of all time. I really hope that they make new ones of these now that the NCAA has said that players can make money off of their likeness, which is kind of the reason that this game first stopped being made. So I'm hopeful that this will be a game that can be, made again. And I will definitely buy it if it comes out. I doubt it'll come out next year, but I wouldn't be surprised if the year after they've got a product out for us to be able to play. So, just going to quickly look at, we're advancing through, it's advancing through all of the bowl games. One of the bad things about this game is it takes forever to advance and simulate all, a week and everything. But just want to see, who won the national championship. Saw Trevor Lawrence had won the Heisman in this game for this season. And it'll be interesting I'm just kind of want to look. So we actually level up to level 10. We'll get to see what records we set this season. So Giovanni set the record for rushing touchdowns in a season. That's it. So let's see. We'll upgrade. So we've got one more stat. We're going to do carrying. Yes, we'll save our changes. So let's just see, who really performed. Looks like Clemson won the national championship in this. And they played, I guess, Texas? No. They played Michigan, who is now ranked 8th. So I'm not sure how that happened, because they were 2-loss, and were in the championship game. Florida Atlantic, who we played this year, they ended up ranked. I think they were the only ranked team from our conference, so good for them. We did not receive votes. That's not surprising. We didn't really beat anyone great. But yeah, Clemson won it all. Michigan State, Alabama, Ohio State, kind of teams that you'd expect to be up at the top. Alright, so Heisman winners. So yep, Trevor Lawrence, he won the Heisman there. And then let's see award winners. So Giovanni was at least on the list for the Maxwell, which is impressive. Giovanni also on the list for Walter Camp. Chamberlain, linebacker, on the list. That's impressive. For the Nagurski, don't have anyone there. For quarterback, no one there. For the Walker, no one there. Blitnikoff, which is wide receiver, nothing. Wow, nothing for tight ends, which is kind of surprising. Offensive lineman, yeah, nothing there. Center, nothing there. All right, defensive lineman, linebacker, Chamberlain again. I mean, he had a forced fumble, 2 interceptions, 73 tackles. 73 tackles is insane. Thorpe. Nope. Kicker, definitely not us. Best punter, we didn't really punt that much. And best returner, Cephas made the list. So, there you have it, folks. Thank you for being on this journey. This is the end of the first season. So let me know in the comments, do you want me to look at other job opportunities that come up in the off season? Stick with Rice. Definitely appreciate y'all. Have a good one. Peace.